$100 worth of wax.
Yeah, I actually do have some decently hairy legs.
You want that premium candy wax?
One sec.
I don't think more hair means you use less or more wax.
Yeah, it
I
has
think
nothing
if
to do with it. I'm gonna send a picture of my leg to Piglet.
Are you trying to get me in trouble? I'm just kidding.
You can't get in trouble anymore.
That's not true.
What?
I am a married man. I'll get in trouble if it's a female or a male leg.
It doesn't matter. It's a female leg, but do you want to see my? I don't think it's anything for seeing my hairy leg. I just gotta prove to this man that it does not need to cost you $100. Just go see someone.
Put it in the chat.
Yeah, full body.
I know it doesn't. I used to have my sisters would buy wax all the time. That's why I'm like $100. The fuck? That's why I said he's getting that premium gold flaked candy wax.
Mind you, this is all recorded now.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, I know that. That's fine.
We're calling out your atrocities of your outrageous upticked prices.
Yeah, we want to wax you.
Okay.
On stream.
That's
On stream.
That's a little personal.
You're the one who did it.
We're talking your arm, your leg, not your chocolate starfish.
Okay, I don't know how much that would have to be a donation for. I don't know.
$100.
Oh my god, no.
That's why it's so outrageous.
Well, you actually don't have that many nerve endings down there, so it actually doesn't hurt that bad comparatively to, like, say, your face.
Ooh, hey, there you go, Duncan. $100, you wax your beard.
No,
I get my face done all the time. That hurts like a motherfucker.
All right, how about $200 for the gooch?
I can't do that on stream.
You can, just from top up.
No.
Like from your chesticles up. And then you do, so we just get the reaction.
When you stream on one of those other sites.
Okay, how about like $25 for Melissa to put a plunger on your fucking head and like really try to get it off? And just leaves like that big old suction cup on your head.
And the thing is, tonight would have been the night to do it because I just freshly shaved.
Wait,
she's gotta lick her hand and slap it really hard.
It's $10 for your wife to take over for 10 minutes, right?
Yeah, I think something like that. Yeah.
Yes.
If I donate, if I donate $60,
just do the session.
Oh my god!
We just replace you first.
What if I pay $60? Can I have Juno?
No.
Yeah.
No. Eventually, we could figure that out, and I would just do it for free. But
okay, how about $30 to shave one eyebrow?
In the future,
completely off.
No, I'm not shaving eyebrows.
That's where you draw the line.
No.
That's where you draw the line. That was a solid no. I did not hear as much of a no on the you getting down there waxed. You would rather get down there waxed than get your eyebrows waxed?
The singular eyebrow.
God, fuck. I already.
You don't go to work. You're fine.
I already get my eyebrows plucked by Melissa. She shapes.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to worry about that for a while.
No.
Hey, I
have to go in public. I have to go in public.
Okay. How about $100 for you to do a session in drag?
Okay, that's cool.
That's
I could work that.
Yeah.
I could work that.
But that does mean that you have to have a name.
And you'll call yourself Candy.
No, we're not. We're not doing the full name. This is not the coming out the closet.
Well, then you're not doing drag.
Your name will be Candy Slick Top.
Candy.
That's a good one.
And you say your head is like a lollipop. Oh, we'll call you Tootsie. And you put some Tootsie Rolls in your beard, but your head's a Tootsie Pop that fell on the carpet.
It is surprising how good you are at drag bands like that.
Yeah, I mean, mine is toe liquor.
You know what? That's fair.
Go to bed. Lay down right over
We
there
probably should play
and
D&D
go to
now, huh?
bed.
Oh, my name would be Pinky.
Lay down and go to bed.
My name's Pinky Toe.
I'm waiting to see how long this bit goes because this is the biggest yes and you guys have had in like 5 sessions.
So you don't have to.
I don't know. We have to make up for lost time.
Okay. Night. Quit it.
Are we ready to play?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, let's go, Tootsie.
You don't have to go to bed right now.
I'm gonna server mute you.
That's good.
Podcast. Oh my god.
Oh, do boo womp.
Boop, 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 boop. So we last left off with Randolph and Damien fucking lying their asses off and getting extremely fucking lucky.
No, we're just that good.
No, luck. Pure luck.
Nope, you're just fucking good.
Picking and repairing part of the airship engine. While Nex and Hazel themselves paid for the ticket to go on as a passenger instead of as a crew member. Upon the airship that will be for the next 7 days flying from Gradle in the Principality of Alias all the way to Dilhyrol in the southern part of the Valiant Empire. As the airship is then still docked, and at this point getting ready to by the evening time to launch. Hazel and Nex have been shown their quarters about where they will sleep, and it is a luxurious price for the comforts that they have been given. Something that they are not used to or have had the opportunity to have in a very, very long time for each of them, or even in sometimes Nex's life. Well, Randolph and Damien, now that they have been approved by the vice captain, he then leads them to their quarters, which turns out to be nothing but a bunch of hammocks and metal bunks, kind of like jutting out of a giant hallway that's been transformed into a spare room, holding about 40 people. And he says, "This is where you will sleep. You will get paid daily. You will get paid a total of 2 gold pieces a day for the week that you will be here. Thank you, Waz, for the Prime sub. 9 months in a row." And in doing so, he then says, "Your duty is to, every month, your duty is to maintain the engine and report any functions. Another drown. Directly to him, and to, at the end of the day, give report to the crew chief." Excuse me while I chug.
Chug, 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 chug.
Damn, we really gotta hope nothing bad happens. To this
Bitch,
fucking
did you
airship
increase the
transit.
fucking timer length on the chug?
No.
No, I just done it
Really?
twice
'Cause it-
already.
No, it used to be 5 minutes, now it's 10.
No, it's been 10 since I altered it.
Mm-hmm.
It's been that way for
Sure,
a while.
Bob.
It's been that way past like 4 or 5 streams. It's so I'm not literally drowning myself and stopping D&D. And chugging a gallon and a half back to back. No, don't you womp me.
It's boo womp. Get it right.
Wow.
What the fuck ever.
Wow.
We cannot play tonight if we're going to be sourpusses.
I need
I
it.
was waiting.
Yeah.
Waiting for it.
So as the vice captain leaves and says, you will start your shift in the morning. You have 9 hours for sleep. They will be taking off in 2 hours, so he suggests strapping into bed.
Okay.
And with
Oh,
I can't wait for you guys to crash our ship.
we got it up and running.
We're all gonna be asleep in our beds, and you're gonna be like, "Oh shit!"
Mm-hmm. Hazel and Nex, as you wake up from your little cat nap, Nex, and Hazel, you warm yourself up and sunbathe and nap as well. As you wake up to the sounds of what seems to be like a loudspeaker crinkling into life, and it says, "Welcome aboard. Your 1 week passage on the airship to the Southern Valiant Empire will begin in the next 10 minutes. As always, you've already been shown your emergency exits and your emergency drop pod crafts in case of total failure. And we hope that your stay and that your luxurious rooms are to your liking."
I gotta go find my buddy.
You leave your
Yep.
room, and immediately to your right is the room that Hazel entered.
So I'm going there, and I'm gonna knock on the door. Wait, did you get shown where this emergency escape pod is?
Maybe? No. Not at all.
I think we should go find out where this is.
Totally a good idea. I also want to see if there's any recreational activity.
Okay.
Alright.
Maybe if we see the
That's
other
good.
two, we can say what's up. But like, what if they just
Something
like?
tells me-
What if they just like? I don't know. Went a different direction.
I have zero idea. I hope they're okay, but something tells me they might not.
I think they're in deep trouble, but we'll be fine. We're getting where we gotta go to.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go look for the emergency.
Yeah.
The two of you wander up and down the aisles and the hallways for a small.
Nice. Perfect.
You have these queued up or something. That is too quick.
Walking around for a little bit, passing by different aristocrats and nobles, as they have come to more, as they see some of them have changed to more mobile attire instead of dress-up attire. You do notice through several hallways there are cards. There are tables at what seems to be the casino area, one floor down. You see tables of dealers and cards. You see little sections and slots of tables with bumpers up on the sides where people are throwing dice and placing chips on random spots. You see a couple one-on-one sections for games of dragon chess, and people are crowding around several of those tables as well. And then you see off in the corner only like 2 or 3 people at one table, but a small crowd around it, where it seems to be a mixture of cards, dice, and these fancy mugs that are being covered, that are covering the dice to some degree. An attendant in a nice uniform comes and says, "Hello, how can I help you? You seem to be wandering and lost."
Yeah, we were shown our rooms, but that was about it. The speaker said that you could show us the emergency vehicle pods or whatever?
Yes, the emergency drop pods. Yes,
Yes.
the closest ones will be right this way. And he gestures to down the hallway. He's very right close next to the front of the entrance of this little casino. And he will walk down with you. And as he walks down, he says, now remember, only 5 people can use per pod. But that is why we have multiple. So if 3 people get into a pod, you can put 2 more in. So example. If you are of
What
a
if
smaller
we have a really? What about pets?
pets.
Yeah, and I point at Hazel again.
He kind of just stares
Yeah, sure.
blankly for a moment. I did not assume that was a pet. I assumed that was a person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're relatively small. Would they also fit on there, or would that be like a 6th person?
In the case of someone of the smaller stature or a smaller body frame, you could indeed pack up to 8 or 9, depending upon how small they are.
I see. Okay.
And after about 2 doors down, he then opens the door that he just pushes open, and then he shows you inside the room. And just not entering it, he shows you and gestures towards these drop pod style, almost teardrop shaped vessels. And they all seem to be clung together almost like on a hook with claws, and above these little trap doors underneath them.
How do they operate?
Well, they operate by a button on the inside that is in giant red letters that says release. And upon pressing that, a quick release will be pulled and activated, and you will be dropped, and the weight of the pod will pop the doors open, and you will drop down however far we are up in the air, at usually no more than 20 to 30 seconds. And then you will crash, or land, excuse me, they don't like that word. You will land on the ground, maybe a couple feet buried into the ground, safely, and the door and hatch will open at the very top, and you will all climb out.
Doesn't
Hazel,
sound safe.
roll
Hello.
me a perception check.
Okie dokie. That's easy. I know how to do this. Percept. Oh no, that's wisdom. I was like deception. Wait,
No, perception, not deception.
perception or insight?
Perception.
Like, okay, better. That makes me understand. What's 17.
With the 17, as you look around and look, and not going through the doorway, but looking from the doorway at these drop pods, you do see that there is a multitude of them. There's this whole hallway seems to stretch on a little bit past where you can see, and holds a great amount of them. They all seem to be done in the same style, same everything. But some of the drop pods looked a little more weathered than others, and it seems that some of the claws themselves that hold these pods suspended are a little older than the pods themselves. God fucking damn it.
Mama Flamingo.
I have to not chug as much. Oh, dinner was 5 tilapia and a cup of rice, so I'm full. Ugh. Goodness. But that's what you perceive. They seem to be pretty sound.
just told me they did. Exactly. Seems super
So
sound.
when these things crash into the
Land.
ground,
When they land
no,
on the
you said
ground.
crash. When they crash into the
Choice of
ground,
words, sir. Land.
sure, whatever. At that point, but they hit the ground. What's stopping the interior contents of these pods from smashing around and becoming mush jam?
Oh, well, quite simple. There's harnesses inside that you buckle yourself up to. They got one over your chest and then two from in between your legs that hook on onto like a star-shaped buckle in the middle, and they keep you suspended. And with about a 4-inch padding between the interior and exterior shell, wonderful researchers have compacted and pushed everything inside of that gap in space. Specific shock-absorbing ooze similar to that of a gelatinous cube.
Okay. I don't understand any of that, but okay. Sounds safer than just hitting the ground. If there's a gelatinous cube absorbing the impact, that makes sense.
Exactly.
I don't mean to be necessarily like a nitpick or anything like that, but it does kind of look like some of the other drop pods aren't exactly well maintained.
Some of the maintenance and equipment is from previous generations of the other pods that have been used, and they've been swapped out. But I assure you, everything is in working order, even for emergency use.
Used. They've been used before? They have to be used?
No. The pods themselves are new. The machines that hold the pods, the claws and mechanisms that hold the pods, are. Some of them have not been fully updated, but they are still within working order. It is something we check quite literally once a week.
Okay. But I guess more. It doesn't matter then, I guess. Do you have like certain recreational activities? I'm not so worried about our landing anymore.
We have a plethora. We have the casino with all of its gambling. We also have deck activities every 2 hours. We do have a free buffet that rotates between each of the times, each meal: breakfast, lunch, midday snack, and dinner.
Are there auctions on board or no?
We have, if this is the week-long excursion, so yes, we do in fact have one auction that will be held in 3 days in the gallery theater area.
Okay. Now, I want you to be honest with me. What about the black market audit? Audit. Wow. What the fuck?
Oh, we stumbled there, buddy.
Yeah, we did. The black market. Fuck.
Black
I
market
just said
auctions.
the word too. I already forgot it.
Black market auctions.
Yeah.
Okay. Just trying to help you here.
Yeah. Once I said audit, it was down.
It was gone from there.
It was downhill from there.
He would say black market auctions. No, sir. You are honestly mistaken. These auctions are about just different souvenirs, different prize pools of like different excursion types, some other airships, not so much relics, but things of interest from other parts of Incellius that one may not normally get to go to. Say like a chunk of never melt ice from the northern part of the protectorate of Amalia, or one of the stoneworks of the old church in words. It's like I should have this memorized. One of the old stoneworks from the great cathedral from the Grand Duchy of Kihi, or even a spear and sword and shield from the old orc tribes of the Dioxys of Kanhia, which used to be the the Orcan territories. It's things along those natures. Not forbidden items or dark magical items.
Liar, plants for hire.
You son of a-
Next is suspicious of that. She wants to see if this person is lying,
roll insight.
or like if they're hiding it in some fashion.
Then I would roll insight.
Cool. Is insight intelligence?
Or nope, wisdom.
Oh, I got a +6 on that.
He is telling the blatant heart recited truth
Yeah. Okay. Hmm.
Mm,
with a 2 + 6 for an 8.
Yeah. I kind of look over at Hazel, and I go, I really thought this was a one of those shipments for Dr. Stein.
I wasn't thinking that much about it, but that might have happened. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, because if it was for him,
That.
then there has to be a black market auction. But if this person here seems to be telling the truth.
Oh. Well. Are you sure there isn't any black market? My friends seemed to think that was the case, and they're not normally wrong about many things.
I assure you, especially working between each individual governments that we travel through, we assure we assure no undermarket dealings or any kind of black market dealings or activities happen upon a relaxing actual charter. Those are all left to underground facilities, nothing associated with us. Okay, well, Randolph, you're not here. Actually, no, it would be next. I apologize. Next, roll for vibe check.
Okay, how do I do that?
Just a flat d20.
Why was I
15.
the immediate target?
Because you were just next in line in the first place, my eyes landed, but then I realized you're not in this scene. I apologize. A 15.
Yep.
With
15.
With a 15, the vibe of this man that is talking to you seems so repeated and scripted. He has embedded it and become part of his training to where if someone were to ask this specific question, he says it very willingly, very openly, and very truthfully, and very honestly, as if this is a question he's asked a lot. So
I smack him on the shoulder a little bit and go, "Right on. You passed my test." And I do that finger from face to face, like, thank God. Yeah.
he just kind of just smirks gently.
So, thank you for your
Your fucking sound bites. I know you're bored. I'm getting to you. Don't worry. Sorry. Continue.
Lizard.
I had to make sure. I was like, my hand is on my face. I was like, I didn't press that button.
Lizard.
Lizard.
Loser.
Loser. You're a loser. Thank you, Hank.
Loser.
I didn't know that was a crown.
I don't know.
It wasn't.
So, in moving forward, he says, "Now, if you excuse me, I must return to my post at the beginning of the casino. feel free to continue to look around the ship. In about 5 minutes, we should be launching. So at that point, please grab onto a railing or anything sturdy as we lift off of the support systems.
Hazel. There's definitely a black market auction here.
Oh, there is?
I feel it in my bones.
Oh, okay.
And that's where
should
we're
look
going to
for it
cut. That's where we're going to cut. Randolph, Damien.
Yes.
Finally, you're like, finally, fuck yes.
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 About 2 hours into your sleep shift, both of you get hand shaking your shoulder. Fucking Christ. Barely half an hour into this and I've already gotten one down. God damn it.
Everybody, let's go. Oh, let's get to bed.
It's
We can
gone.
do
Thank
Wait,
you.
I'm drinking it quite literally as quick as you guys. Yes. No, I'm not refilling. Just this moment. Let me get through dialogue. About 2 hours into your nap, into your sleep schedule, you get woken up by another one of the crewmates and say, hey, if you're going to sleep, buckle up. As then they pull up buckle straps from the sides of your bed to have you kind of like buckled in to the bed.
What the fuck is this? An institution?
What happened to you?
I
when
don't know
slept?
you.
No, I'm telling you to buckle in so you don't get launched down the hall.
I can't be
Oh,
that rough of a
okay.
takeoff.
Thought I was getting a little kinky in here.
No, it's so you don't
I'm
get
not into
launched-
that.
So you don't get launched down the hall when the thrusters engage.
Are we in a room?
You're in a room. You're in a bedroom, like a long hallway hall converted into like metal slats with a mattress on it to sleep.
Oh, so like a. God, my brain's not like when I was in boot camp.
Yes,
Like a barracks.
yes, like a
Barracks.
barracks, but it's like part of the bottom parts of the ship where all the crew members sleep.
I think he's exaggerating. I don't think it's going to be that rough of a takeoff.
Suit yourself. And he jumps down off of the little bed shelf and then gets on his little bed on the opposite side, lays down and buckles himself in. I thought so my first time too.
I want to use thaumaturgy and put eldritch noises in his mind.
You were on it.
He'll like kind of like, huh? And he'll start to sweat and he'll just kind of look around, then look at you two for a minute, and then just like his eyes start darting upon. Hey, Fenrir. D&D, as always. His eyes start darting, he'll start mumbling to himself back and forth. About 2 minutes pass. Damien, did you buckle up?
No. What's he now?
Okay.
Oh, amazing.
As you both... Oh. Test. Thank you for the sub, Fenrir. Yeah, of course. It's on a bit of a delay. You hear the hum and almost deafening white noise of the engine kicking up and spurring as energy travels through the pipes to the backside of the ship. And you feel yourself kind of lift up out of the hooks of the ship. And after about 30 seconds or so of that, you start to drift forward gently for maybe 5 or 6 seconds. And then, as if someone comically slammed the throttle all the way full, everyone kind of sinks back to whatever whatever they're doing. Both of you roll me dexterity saves.
It's a non-issue.
Definitely not an issue for me.
That might be a slight issue for me. 17.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Oh, 13.
Okay. With a 17, Randolph is able to catch his feet on like the bottom parts. On the bottom parts of the bed plank, and braces and catches the edge of the bed and holds himself there as the gravitational force pushes down on his head and shoulders and almost crunches him down to the bottom of the bed. But for Damien, you're not quick enough, and you are then quite literally launched out of your bed. Launched out of your bed, skipping over the gap into the next person's bed, and then with the slight turn of the ship, you then slam against the bottom of the floor about 5 feet down and start tumbling against your will about another 30 feet before you finally smack against the side of the wall and catch onto yourself.
Fine.
You will take 1 blunt damage. Fenrir, to answer your question, I do still play Tarkov, but not so much stream it as much anymore. I have been thinking about streaming it again. It has been quite a while, but it'll probably be PvE. I don't know if I'll ever touch PvP again. I don't know quite yet. You hear a couple snickers and jests coming from some of the other...
Sorry, what?
You hear a couple of snickering and jesting coming from some of the other crew members. And as they kind of like point and giggle and at you and to each other. I'm like, everyone tries it. Everyone tries it. As they point and snicker at you, Damien.
Point and laugh.
Point and laugh. After a few moments... Oh no, my man's got hit with psychic damage too. After a few moments, the forward momentum eases up and it balances out as the ship stays in motion. And you were able to stand back up into your feet and walk back to your bunk. And then roll me a flat d20 for stubbing your toe. The big one.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Okay.
Mama Waz redeemed a roll for toe stub.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that
Nat
is
20.
a natural 20. You gracefully do not stub your toe. As then...
You missed me!
As then a guillotine falls from the ceiling. You are now beheaded.
Roll for the vibe check as well now, because Fenrir has now redeemed a vibe check. Perfect hit. Sink the ship.
You missed me!
For a 19 on the vibe check. Even though you just got launched from your bed, the mood and the laughter from the crew seems to put everyone in high spirits as a good old knee slapper of, new people. And he puts everyone in a better spirit. So even though at your expense, everyone seems to be happy and more cheerful. You do make it back to your bed, and this time do you buckle in or no?
I don't see a need to. We already took off.
Damien?
No, I said no.
Oh, you were muted the first time, sorry. So you don't buckle in, you sleep the rest of your seven hours at that point, and then you wake up. Oh, excuse me. In doing so, you are then. Oh, well, there we go.
Okay, go have some more chicken nuggets, baby.
You are then handed. Each of you are then handed a tool belt with a multitude of tools and a clipboard. What the hell is grog?
Welcome down.
That is a wonderful thing called the grog of whimsy. In between scenes, I will explain that before we shift back to the other group members. You are handed a tool belt filled with various
Then make
tools.
next drink it.
Yeah. Various tools, and each a clipboard with 3 sheets of paper. And the little helper says, "I was supposed to give this to you. So, welcome aboard. Good luck."
Appreciate it. I read the board. I want to know what I'm doing.
Uh,
Or avoiding, hopefully.
it says checklist of engine maintenance, and it will say a bunch of words, abbreviated, shorthanded, and in detail, depending upon which line it is. Of check for this, standardized SOPs of this and that, and just a bunch of jarbled nonsense that most of it you can't read, even though it is written in plain common. With all the abbreviations, the shorthands, and list notes of check this for X, or make sure X isn't doing the thing.
That's nice.
Yes. You do recognize some of the tools in your belt as just like generic handyman tools: screwdriver, a mallet, a pair of like a small sheath knife. But then, and like the heat glove from earlier. But then there are other things. Yes, I am an evil man. There's other things that just look foreign to you. You don't know what tools they would be used for. And at the very end it says, report in detail to Crew Chief Lanham. To Crew Chief Lanham.
Shit. I'm gonna telepathically tell Damien, we're fucked. Better hope nothing goes wrong.
And
we could wing it. It's okay.
Oh no, it all went wrong. Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna go through the checklist and see what I can figure out.
Is his the same as mine or mine different?
It's the exact same.
All right, we can do it together. 2 hands are better than one. We got 4, so
Absolutely.
let's go.
So I guess deciphering shorthand and deciphering written languages. What would that be? That's a good question.
Can I use comprehend language?
No.
Can I? Okay, so I know Celestial, Common, Elvish, Giant, Goblin, Thieves can't. Can any of those interpret what they are? I mean, Thieves can is shorthand, isn't it?
No, it is not.
Boo, I was just guessing.
So it would be something like a linguistic skill, but realistically, it would also be an intelligence check. Or a history check to see what you...
Definitely not me.
So, before we get going, I'll explain real quick to Fenrir what the Grog of Whimsy is. The Grog of Whimsy is a special homebrewed item that I put into my D&D campaigns. That quite literally, you roll 4d10s, and I take a number from each of those, and on a list of 10,000 exclusively line items, something randomly happens out of a 10,000 individual line item chance. And whatever each individual player rolls, when they drink the grog in character, one of those things happen. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's a little underwhelming.
Sometimes it destroys the city.
Sometimes it burns the city to the ground. And then sometimes you neigh like a donkey every time you laugh. which is currently
So-
one player's affliction.
You did say that drinking grog in character. What happens if we drink grog out of character?
Like, you yourself drink, like, go out
Yeah.
to a store and buy an actual thing of grog and drink it.
Making a bad joke.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
One, I applaud you for finding a legitimate grog recipe, and two, if you just get shit-faced on the stream, I'll just be like, you come down with Tapo syndrome, and I just mute you until the session's over.
Like you said, and I just beat you.
No.
It's like, okay.
Yes. Big nuts. Army grog. I've drank it. Don't drink it. Waz says, don't do it. Don't do it. And she is frantically saying that. 2-minute break while I go and refill my fucking water. To please you all.
Thank you. Pleasing her.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be utilizing those escape pods at some point.
Same. That's why I was like, well, we should actually find out where those are.
Good idea.
Oh my god, I should be right back.
Okay. This thing that we're in sounds like it's a fucking cruise ship, man.
Basically is in the game.
It is.
If only you knew the two dumbasses that are being relied upon to keep it maintained.
Oh, you guys
At this
got
point,
You're doing
I'm
great.
picturing Jabba Hutt's like things that fly around the desert.
You guys are doing great. Don't you worry.
I believe in you. I also technically think comprehend languages would work. It would just change it to the language, but it would still be shorthand for that language.
Start reading it in abyssal.
Well, the way that comprehend languages works, it kind of just, you're not reading it in anything. You just understand what is written.
Okay. Are we all back? Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Okay. I was like, are we all back? And I didn't hear anything.
Pig went into the restroom. I don't know if he's back yet.
Okay. Yeah, Groggle Whimsy is a fun yet terrifying thing. Created by the god of the mundane, Blackie Green. It has caused both wonder, chaos, death, and amusement across my campaigns.
I am back.
Welcome back. So, the way we're going to do this, you're going to roll intelligence to decipher a specific history check. To decipher the shorthand notes, so depend on what it says.
I'll let you go first since my intelligence is 0.
I'm gonna give myself guidance.
Guidance?
Do a little guidance dance and start reading the clipboard. Where is the check mark for that? Oh, it's on already. And using the hell out of guidance.
It's been an
Intelligence
ass
check.
saver.
See, it still is. Fuck.
Hole. I don't know. How did you do that?
And that one.
A nat 1 and a 2.
I guess the dummy's gonna try.
Yeah.
Haha.
Holy shit, that just saved your ass. You literally just like kind of backhand the clipboard. You kind of just backhand the clipboard and think to yourself, this is just fucking words. And Damien says, oh, well, if you're talking, and he's like, oh, and he kind of whispers and looks around. He's like, if they're talking about this, then it has to be this. STB starboard. We're on a ship, right? So starboard would be the starboard side line. So that may be one of the main lines coming out of the left side. And it kind of, making sense to each other.
Don't actually me.
Well, he actually just, actually.
We don't ever whisper this. We're just speaking out loud in our brains.
Oh, yeah. The telepathic people talking back and forth to each other. So he actually.
People are just staring at us and we're nodding our heads at each other.
Mm-hmm. The bond is strong between these two. So as you continue to do that, you then set off and start making your way and wandering a little bit with some direction to fill out your tasks. We will come back and some rolls will be done and we'll see how well those tasks were fulfilled.
Flawless.
We will see. Hazel and Nex. We're going to roll back the clock a little bit. As the attendant leaves to go back to his casino position, over the loudspeaker they say, brace for takeoff in 30 seconds.
Look around.
Outside the main hallway, because you are in a side hallway. In the main hallway that would lead to the casino, there are several people that are calmly walking over and grabbing poles and railings and support structures against the other walls, and as if they're just grabbing and waiting.
I make it look like I know what I'm doing, and I go and do the same thing.
I copy next because she probably knows what she's doing.
You hear takeoff as you feel a weight shift underneath the whole vessel as it then rises, the hum of the engines being extremely loud at this point, as you feel yourself start to float up into the air, but you're still standing on solid ground, which is slightly confusing for you next. After
Not
about,
sure I like this form of flying.
After about 15 seconds, you then, suddenly from your front, feel an immense pressure, almost as if pushing you back. I think I'm gonna save up and name an NPC. Oh boy. Since you are grabbing onto a railing, roll me a strength save. Both of you, Hazel and Nex.
Oh. Boss.
I think I have plus not.
One of you has the giant spell. I know Damien does.
No, I think we both have a giant spell.
Oh, that's a 5.
No, I gave it to somebody.
I have one.
I think I gave it to
Give it to me.
I have.
Yeah.
I have the frost one, but there was also a hill giant one, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
That's what I have.
Damien has Hill Giant. You have Frost Giant.
Wonder how that.
Couldn't tell you. Well, Hazel has a 5. Your strength save is... Oh, yeah, your strength save is a 0.
Yeah, but 10.
So with the 15, necks, you do feel that pressure push on you as it jolts forward and you grip the railing, and your feet slide out from under you and trail behind you a little bit. Everyone else seems to be doing the same and holding on because they have plenty of time to prep and wrap their arms around. But you hear a screech behind you as you look over your shoulder and see Hazel just head over heels. Just, ah!
You have magic for that, right, Hazel?
No, not really.
As Hazel herself is then being flung backwards and flies about 10 feet back before smacking against a wall of one of the pillars and just kind of spread eagles against the pillar and remains that way for about 15 seconds before the ship seems to slow down and to its coasting speed. You take 1 bludgeoning damage.
Falls on her face. And she turns her face to the side and is like, you'd think for being like a cruise trip, they would, make this like an easier takeoff for someone like me.
Maybe we made it too efficient.
Oh, that'd be really funny if you guys are the reason.
You're welcome.
All right, let's go find some fun. She gets up and dusts herself up a little bit, and all right, next, let's go find some fun stuff to do to pass the time.
Before that, do you mind if we kind of get the lay of the land, the lay of the ship? I want to understand what the ship is, just in the case over the 7 days one of those godforsaken god warriors comes for us.
That's a good idea. I agree with you.
So we're gonna start off by just walking around, kind of getting a good idea of the layout of the ship, while also looking for the 2 numbskulls.
So as you go through the ship, and this is where, don't judge me, it's just what I grabbed off the Roll20 itself.
Care to be judged.
Yeah.
Always judging.
This is just what Roll20 had built in. Yeah. Okay. So, airship. Woo! As you then come to the top deck, it opens up, and you see a little shallow wading pool filled with water on top. A bunch of kids and some adults are like dipping their ankles in and talking. A bunch of lawn chairs and seating arrangements all around with an open bar as well. It does seem to be a small roped off section to not go to the very front of the ship. And all along the front deck seems to be seating inside and different avenues of seating and dinery and the buffet that you all see. It also then goes back to the back section where you do see several workers coming in and out of doors and climbing up to the observation tower. On the second floor seems to be a majority of sleeping quarters with the casino. On the third floor, it seems to be various amounts of shops, decently expensive. A bunch of shops of various means and antiquities. And at the very front of the ship seems to be the entrance to the Grand Theater, which is where they said the normal auction would be held in 3 days. On the fourth floor, there is a giant ballroom with pillars throughout, seating and dancing, and slicked floors. And that seems to be the entirety of the airship. That you all have viewed. that is allowed to be viewed by the general public.
Okay. And we didn't see any characters or ruffians that are pretending to be workers.
Roll me perception.
Some rapscallion.
Rapscallion. I think I have 6. Yeah.
With a 15 and a... Well, no, that's a 17. 15 going on 16, going on 17.
I think those are all lyrics.
No! I'm not chugging the whole damn bottle, woman.
Okay.
Do it in, you're cool. Do it in, you're cool.
Or are you fucking watching from your wife's phone?
No, she's watching you. She's supporting the home. She just
Okay.
doesn't know how to do lurk yet.
It's okay. No, I'm not chugging the whole bottle. So there's Nexus roll. Hazel, where's your roll?
No, sorry. What
Perception.
type of roll was it? That's what I. Okay.
It's okay.
Give me insight.
I thought that was going to be a 1.
My.
I
So the
it
plus
looked
one,
so
that's
close to being a 1. So Hazel, you think everyone is just nice. They're pretty, they're dressed up, they're relaxing. Even the workers seem to just be minding their own business and just sturdy workers. Nex, on the other hand, looks a little deeper. And she does seem that some of the crew members just seem to be general laborers, general workers. And then there's a couple of people that don't stand out per se in the essence of they could be champions of demigods or gods themselves, but they do seem to be a little larger, a little burlier, a couple more scars embedded on their arms and shoulders than the others. They seem to be a lot more physically inclined to manual labor and strengthening themselves.
Worker.
Okay.
While I am doing this, Randolph and Damien, I need you to make 2 sleight of hand.
No, this is Patrick.
God damn it.
You mean to win now?
Each of you make 2 sleight of hand checks.
Oh, I got this shit. Okay.
Yeah, I'm giving myself guidance. You're on your own on that one. You got it.
And a strength check.
Oh, fuck you on the strength check. Oh wait, no, I'm good. I got plus 8.
So there's a 13.
12.
A 15 and a 27.
strength.
So a 13 and a 12 for the sleight of hand. Strength check is 16. So I see the 15 and the 27 for the sleight of hands. Okay. Now where's the strength check?
That's the 15.
Oh, then where's your sleight of hands?
The 27.
You need another one.
Oh, I do 2.
Yeah. 2 sleight
Okay.
of hands and a strength.
31,
Jesus
snap 20.
Christ. Okay.
God.
These nimble fingers can touch any orifice,
Oh, buddy.
and you wouldn't even notice.
Oh, buddy.
That's how slight these hands are.
Fucking crap hand. Anyway. As we go back to you, you both, with Damien's help mostly, decipher the shorthand and go to the front of the hall. There, it's supposed to be... Mostly. It's redoing some power wires. And the list tells you which panel it is, and you pull the panel off, and it's a jumble of mess and wires. With the sleight of... Bro's villain name is the Bumhole Tickler. as you then with figuring out some of the tools, you straighten out all the spaghetti wire. Do this kind of the same thing that you did inside of the engine bay room, and you heat all of this rubber material back, encasing the wires, and straighten them all out and make them nice and pretty. Putting it back, then you go up to one of the rooms adjacent to the engine room, and you test some of the tubes. Again, getting that little tickle feeling, staticky tickle feeling in the top part of your stomach while you get close to one of these. But you then quickly do your due diligence and come out.
Oh.
Oh, yes. The last thing that you guys do is you go towards the very bottom of the ship, going through the bottom of the very narrow stairwells and landings, and find yourself on the underside of one of the platforms of the actual engine bay. And one of these metal plates that seemed to be reinforcing the hull needed to be replaced. But as you lifted up and took the metal plate off, you realized that there were panels and other wires that were touching it. And as you did, you both had the little shock, but you muscled through it, especially with Damien's help, remembering how uncomfortable this was. Toss the plate, fix the wires, and put it back opening. The euphemisms are strong with the descriptions. Oh my fucking Christ. And replace the opening. In doing so, the giant green crystal inside of the bright green encased engine, you hear a change in the hum. Like a pitch change.
Is it a good one?
As it goes to where it's not so low and staticky hum, but it then becomes a more refined, high-pitched, neutral hum.
Like that?
Sure.
Goes from to this.
Yes, it breathes in the same pattern and style of a children's cartoon from the late 90s to early thousands, all the way to current date, representing a pink star-shaped character.
Hell yeah.
Totally.
Yes, I do have a truly special group. I do.
Yep, we're very special.
Yes, you are.
Yes.
Yes.
Then, with your entire list checked off, you then find that crew chief Lanham is up in the
Laham.
Laheim.
Behind
Yeah, I know. got it out of the way. Laham is at the very top in the observation deck and flight tower. So you make your way all the way up there, and you see him conversing with Vice Captain.
I'm gonna wait for them to finish the conversation. I don't want too many interactions with too many higher ups.
I see him processing my message.
Laham.
Mm.
It is Laham. As you then wait a couple, 2 or 3 minutes, Vice Captain looks over his shoulder and nods to you, gentlemen, points to you and says a few things to Laham. And he just kind of sighs and looks you both up and down. Shrugs his shoulders as he passes Vice Captain and pats him on the shoulder. So, you are the hand-picked specialists that Vice Captain has brought aboard.
That is correct.
Yes.
We got our work done for the day. Everything's clear. Maintenance is good.
Clipboards, please. And as he holds
There you
his hands out for the clipboards, his hands are not swollen. but they are dense, very meaty, very calloused, as if years of working with his hands in mechanical work. Almost a slightly grayish black stain permanently underneath every wrinkle of his hand. I'm trying so hard here. It's becoming a thing. Holy crap. Oh Christ.
I'm making you healthy. You should be able to put a V8 in there.
I've already had my gallon for the day before I even got down here. Fucking Christ.
I want that pee clear.
Bitch,
You hear me?
Be. I promise you it will be. He then flips through the pages.
That he promises us.
I'm not sending pictures.
How did you know that's what I was gonna ask?
With our previous conversation about waxing my gooch and my arms and legs, no, I'm not sending pictures.
Too bad this wasn't asking about poop pictures. I could have said the proof is in the pudding.
My God.
Aren't you fucking hilarious? A grade A goddamn comedian.
Yes.
I hate it here.
Someone take a soundboard. Anyway.
I hate it here. Beautiful.
After flipping through the pages of the note of the paper of the clipboard and looking at the pages, he says, "I trust you, but I will go back and double check the work myself, since it does pertain to the actual engine itself."
Sounds good.
I hope that he works hard for that soundboard. Yes, he does. I know he does.
No, this is Patrick.
I know he works hard for the soundboard. It's just so well timed. It's
Yes.
infuriating how well timed it is.
I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I just hover over the soundboard waiting for you to make a sound that sounds familiar. I just click it. Just click it.
Sorry, I got distracted by my wife's TikTok about cottage cheese.
Cottage cheese is disgusting.
I know.
Yes.
I love cottage cheese.
I mean, like, it has its place. It has its place, but like,
Yeah, it has its place in hell.
the rules for naming an NPC, it has to be borderline appropriate. It can't be like douchey Miguchi or whatever. No, it has to be like.
I mean, my
appropriate.
last one was Mrs. Camille Trois.
Yeah, Miss Camille Trois. That's borderline appropriate. That's okay. But it can't be like gigantic.
It's very sweet.
It can't be like Erectus Dickus. No.
Aw.
I like Monty Python.
How about Limpus Dickus?
His big nuts, borderline appropriate. Why did you highlight it?
Big. No.
If you can make it, if you can find a way in spelling to make it work, sure.
He is the master of that.
You can do a
It's a
male
master of
name or a
something.
female name. I meant like, is it just like a 10 HP peasant, or are they allowed some backstory levels to be a vendor? That will be determined. If it's like a super big important scene, I might just change the name out of the NPC with like a villain or something else. But if they're like in a town as one of 1,000, it might be a vendor or something. But I won't make it an insignificant, like 1 or 2 verbal line person. I'll never do that. You redeemed it. I'll make it for you. So, Laham says, so you said huge nuts. No. Huge nuts. No. He says, so you worked on airships previously before this job.
Yes, it was quite a while ago.
Which ones?
My specialty is in land vehicles, but Yes, I have dabbled in some air vehicles.
Hugo Cock. God damn it. So, which airship did you work on?
Oh, it was over in Concord. It was we had a pretty bad crash, so I mean my memory's been a little fuzzy. We had issues with our drop pod and got thrown around a little bit.
Hmm.
Liar, liar, plants for hire.
What about Mike OK? Oh my gosh. Mike Cock.
No,
Whatever.
Mike Ock.
Mike Cock. Mike Cock. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, Mike Ock.
Oh my god. That I'd work it. To go, but he says, but what was the name of the ship? I might have had
I mean,
fellow
like I-
friends and engineers on that ship.
You wouldn't know it.
It's very possible, but like I said, I mean that crash was very bad, and
You like my name?
I didn't take too kindly to it. I didn't walk out too well for a while.
Roll me a deception.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure I'm
Finally
good at
break.
that. Let me click off guidance. I think he's gonna notice a little guidance dance as I'm trying to blatantly tell this man a lie.
My cock is swollen. Good lord.
Ah!
Oh!
My god, it was almost a 17!
Well, you don't beat his check. Barely. And he'd be like,
What are we rolling for now?
He was rolling for deception.
Oh, I wouldn't even try. I got a -1.
I got a plus
I probably
5.
smile and make a stupid ass face when I'm trying to lie, like I do in real life.
Scrotus Maximus. Oh my gosh. They're all giving potential NPC character names if someone redeems it. And he kind of slowly nods his head. Of course. Of course. Drop pods were less stable back in the day.
Yeah, I mean, luckily that technology's come by a long way. I hear they have some kind of insulating material that's similar to that of a gelatinous cube.
Oh, you would not know that information. Roll me another deception. You would not know that information.
Yeah, yeah. Fuck.
That is a critical failure. So pick another creature besides gelatinous cube that you tell this man.
Fuck.
Mimic.
Something similar to owlbear
Mimic.
feathers.
Aw.
He will be handing you back the clipboards, and as you say, they used to be made of the cushioning used to be done with some kind of feathers from one of the avian types. He would just kind of like, what the fuck are you talking about?
We were low on funding in our sector.
Low on funding, so you used feathers as an impact resistance of a drop pod.
Our peers
Yeah,
did
I
not
mean,
like us, so it was kind of like a hazing thing.
I mean, like I said, I didn't walk out too well.
Damien, roll me a deception.
No, I'm a -1.
Roll a 21.
7.
Well, he rolled a 10. Yes, Nikita Khrushchev is appropriate. And he'll take a step back and just a hazing thing between the crew members and the safety of passengers.
Oh, wasn't that on your test? It was like a test flight. I don't think they had passengers on that one.
Yeah, we were still, it was in the test runs of the ship before it was released for the public.
Okay.
Eh. Oh my god, I got a 0.
Oh,
Oh my god.
well, dude, she's after so many dictators.
I pissed with my tongue off.
Or something. Yes.
You guys are about to get.
I'm gonna
Total
telepathically
time.
tell Damien to shut the fuck up. Stop talking unless it's blatant truth.
At least I'm safe inside my mind.
No, you're not anymore.
You're not.
He just goes, okay. I'm going to go now. I will see you two in the near future. Back in the bunkhouse.
Hmm.
I'm gonna tell I always pick up a midget's character name in our heads and be like, Randolph, my work speaks for itself. It's okay.
He will
I
then
think we
turn
fucked
around
up.
and leave.
You weren't doing any better.
I didn't roll a 0.
But you didn't pass.
Yeah, get some sleep. Enjoy your wonderful sleep after your night shift. Many nat 20s after a bunch of less than 8s.
Well, I think it's because I rolled too many good rolls recently. I had to start giving me some bad rolls.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, I rolled a
20s.
20, then a 19, then an 18.
Yeah. You had some high rolls, and now here's your low rolls. But sadly...
Just select the loaded die option and roll 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me do a macro for that real quick. $1DF.
Oh, shit. Oh, I don't even know what I was clicking. I was just clicking random shit. My bad.
Like, how do you...
I was like, what's this fudge button?
Fucking 1DF. Whatever.
It says fudge. I was trying to figure out what fudge was.
I don't know.
Well, we found out.
Fudge is for when a DM rolls a die and knows what they're going to choose or choose what they're going to do prior.
Yeah.
Or like, yeah, more or less. That's
It's like,
it.
I'm going to roll, but no matter the outcome, I'm still choosing the outcome I've already decided.
Yeah.
So, as that happens, you are relieved and able to go back to your bunk. It is about mid-afternoon at this point. We will swap back over to Hazel and X. It is early afternoon for you, and you have found yourself walking up on the top deck along the railing, passing by plenty of people in both dresses and suits, children in formal attire. Everyone seems to be going to different places and enjoying themselves, with some with plates of food, some with treats and sweets on sticks. It seems very much like what? It seems very relaxed atmosphere for sure.
Yeah, I'm feeling very relaxed. Like I'm not.
Very relaxed.
Yeah, it's really nice that I'm not having to, repeatedly lie out of my ass over and over again.
Right?
As you say into the ether.
You know what? It also, believe it or not, it feels like we're like walking on air right now. Isn't it great up here?
Yeah. I wish we could be in the air more often. Feels like I'm where I'm meant to be.
Where do y'all decide to go? What do y'all decide to do?
We need to
Where-
gamble.
We need to gamble. Is that what you said?
Yes, we have to gamble.
I was thinking it. Oh, you know what? Hazel.
Yeah.
We had a tradition down in the Underdark in my home city. I want to see if they have the game there, or here, and we can show you some of the gambling that we did back there.
Okay. Let's go find it.
You walk down to the second layer, the second deck, and the same attendant nods and bows to you slightly and says, "Welcome in." You do see the previously mentioned tables, some for cards, some for dice, some for chess, and then the one big table in the back with the cards, the dice, and the covered mugs.
But nothing I recognized. Nothing from the Underdark.
What specifically are you trying to look for?
Nothing specific.
You do remember there is liar's dice, and some of the tables are indeed playing liar's dice.
Nah. So what's the card game?
The card
That's
game
in the back.
is stereotypical blackjack. There are a few other variants relative to Texas Hold'em, 5-card draw, 5-card stud, but the most popular one so far is blackjack.
Lock out.
No Texas.
Let's go gambling.
And now, okay. What about Dominoes? Is there a Domino setup?
You know what? We're going to roll for that. Because I can't give you an answer.
Dominoes. It could be spades.
Don't worry. I'll just use my grog power to use program delusion.
That is a 17. There is, in fact, dominoes.
Okay, that's the table I go to.
Well, you're not even in this campaign.
I don't care. I don't believe that. You broke my immersion.
If it's dominoes, I implore you to call it bones.
Yeah, I'm propelled to call it bones as well. Rattle them bones.
Goblin bones?
Nah, they're all finger knuckles. They're all knuckle bones.
Yeah.
But not up here. They're the nice porcelain and ivy dominoes. There is one table of dominoes, and kind of off to the corner and off to the side, you see 3 people sitting there talking, almost as if they're waiting for a 4th player. I will be 100% with you. I have no fucking idea how we're going to get a game of dominoes on stream. 0. I have no idea how
I know what
works.
I know what I want to do though.
We can just make it sleight of hand checks at the end of the day.
Well,
like fucking train.
they're waiting for-
No, not
They're waiting for one person, right?
To play.
I know. Check. We want mahjong instead. No, I'm not playing fucking
Yeah, let's put some
mahjong.
mahjong.
No, I'm not playing fucking mahjong. We already had that with the other group there. They're like, yeah, let's just get someone hopelessly addicted to mahjong. I'm like, no.
There's only room for a 4th player, right?
Correct. There's
One more
only room
player.
for a 4th player.
I'm gonna try and use my grog power to use a magic jar on myself.
Magic jar?
Do you know what magic jar is?
No, tell me, what is magic jar? Describe to me
Okay.
the use of magic jar.
Your body falls into a catatonic state as your soul leaves it and enters the container you used for the spell's material component. While your soul inhabits the container, you are aware of your surroundings as if you were in the container's space. You can't move or use reactions. The only action you could take is to project your soul up to 100 feet out of the container, either returning to your living body and ending the spell or attempting to possess a humanoid's body.
So you're gonna magic jar and then try to take over one of those people.
Eventually. There's several other funny things I can do with magic jar, but I won't tell you them yet.
What is the level of magic jar?
Level 6.
So using your grog power, which you only get 2 of
Yep.
a day, You have to get a level 6.
Uh-huh.
So that is
Level
4d4
6.
minus 3.
No, that is a level 6.
God fuck.
I-
Okay, tell me how you successfully cast Magic Jar and what do you choose to do?
Wait, do you have any containers yourself next?
Oh, I don't know my inventory. Hold on a sec. I probably would.
A vial or two.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
That would roll for toast up.
What's
Hazel,
the
roll me a
navigator
d20.
skills?
Okay.
Yes, I have a crystal bone vial, but I want it back.
A vial with the crystal bone disease.
It's what?
That's a vial that contains the crystal bone disease. It is.
Yeah.
It
Wait,
is
just
literally-
pour it in someone's drink. Just pour it in someone's drink, and then,
fuck.
and then you...
Oh, that's horrendous.
Isn't that contagious?
Yes.
I forgot I have that.
You have a contagious disease in a vial in your hand right now.
Ew.
I put it back away, realizing.
Hazel, you stub the fuck out of one of your talons to the point it curls back and
Alright.
spikes you on your foot.
Oh, fuck!
No damage, it just hurts.
This is the first time you've ever heard Hazel swear.
Huh?
Oh,
That
I
would,
guess I have a water pouch.
that would be fucking horrifying. You're just like passively just bloop, crystal bone disease on a ship. That's how fucking
Yeah.
horror novels are done. Right there.
All right, I'm gonna put myself inside of this water pouch. You take it, and I'll help you win at blackjack, or not blackjack. You're at Dominoes. I don't know how to play Dominoes though,
Oh my god.
but I'll figure it out, and I'll figure out how to make them fail.
So what you're saying is you guys almost started the hantavirus in our campaign.
Yes. Yes, they did. They have the. I think both of them have a vial.
That's hilarious.
I do not have a vial. I have a vial of that, but I don't have like an actual vial or a bottle or anything.
Hantavirus in D&D. Yes, Curbs. Holy fuck. Like, oh my god. Now I have to think about that. Oh, I don't like that. Instead of the hantavirus, it's the hentai virus.
No.
As long as they're not, we don't just steer the plane into a large building area.
Yeah. We're going bird watching
Like a
at
city.
a dumpster. Smart. Freak. Yeah. Okay, so next comes and sets the water pouch containing Hazel's soul on the table as she sits down. One of the older gentlemen says, "Are you willing to play with us?"
Yeah. Let's do this.
Buy-in is 30 gold.
Money.
What's that?
Money.
Mm-hmm.
I will say Hazel gave you her coin pouch. Since
Sure. You said 30 gold?
Correct. Since I believe you have 0 money.
I have some money. Yeah, I'll be using Hazel's money.
Money.
Do like 100 platinum.
You're about to lose everything.
I'll do 30. I'll do
Let's-
30 gold.
Let's go gambling. No, let's go gambling.
That's gambling.
We can gamble in a different game.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
So the way I kind of picture this the best way to play this is kind of like through insight and luck.
Yeah. So this is how I'm going to attempt it. We're gonna roll flat d20s, but all three of us, but depending on Hazel, who makes a specific insight roll, if it beats a number I have preset in my head, you can then roll your d20 at advantage. How does that sound?
I guess that sounds fun.
Okay. Hazel?
Sure.
Okay.
I
So-
will tell you that if somebody is winning, I will possess them, make them throw up, and then have to go to the bathroom. And then they conveniently don't come back.
Okay. I will keep that in mind. Roll your flat d20s.
Just the one right now?
Just one right now.
The way that me and Midget can clean fucking house and cards is crazy. We can have one as a spotter, one playing like bold, nope, raise.
Maybe we
Hazel,
use like
that's your insight
maintenance
roll.
people.
Check. What is my insight again? +4. Never mind. I lied.
So that's a
I lied to
15.
you.
Okay. She beats the check. You may roll again next.
So I had a 16 as the highest.
Correct. So I beat you with a natural
I don't
20.
think that's how slave armies work.
So the first round, you think you do pretty well, but some of the two of the older people play some really hot hands, and they're able to clear out pretty easily. And they start the second game. They say, does anyone wish to up the pool?
I'm good.
Okay. They all kind of like, no, let's just keep playing. So now, next, roll your flat 20. Hazel, roll your insight check. That's a 6.
It is a 6.
That is a
That's a
15. You get advantage.
Here we go. A 9. It's an upside down 6. Upside down.
The second game, you just drew shit bones, and you had to pass more than you had to play. One of the elderly ladies, as she scoops the piles in, says, "Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes it's just a bad hand and bad draws." She's like, "But it's been a while since someone other than us three have played, so we'll make this fun." And she puts another 30 gold in. The other two do as well. So now there's 210 gold in the pot. Do you add another 30 or do you walk away?
I add another 30.
240 gold in the pot. Last game.
Let's go, Hazel. This is where we win.
Okay.
That's a 16.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Remember that.
Hazel gets turned away by accidentally brushed away during the drawing of one of them and can't really see the hand.
And I just so happen to end up going towards a slot machine. Yeah, and end up possessing the slot machine.
As the slot machine just kind of vibrates back and forth and just keeps spinning and keeps spinning. The
Let's go gambling.
Let's go gambling. The old man chain smoking his tobacco pipe calls one of the attendees over.
Never change page.
And so, with the last hand being dealt, you're placing dominoes and placing dominoes, and in the last 2 or 3 turns, they all end up having to draw, and you end up winning the game and winning the pot. Congratulations.
Oh, I just got how much?
240 gold.
Hazel. I made us money. Hazel?
Hell yeah.
Hazel?
As you're talking to the water jug, and they're like, "Are you okay, friend?"
I ignore them, walk up, and walk away.
Oh, well, that was fun.
Hazel? Hello? I tilt it up, like put my eye to go look inside of it to see if Hazel's in there. No.
No, Hazel is still gambling.
Stopping
She
at
was
random
always mentioned
times, stopping at random times, and then spinning again. Stopping at random times, and spinning again. Both the attendant and the man chain smoking the tobacco pipe kind of take a couple steps back as the machine is shaking back and forth ever so slightly.
Can I make a
That
perception
machine
check
is
to
just
see if I can
really
find, like, see where Hazel is?
You wouldn't be able to physically see where Hazel is because
Like, I know that Hazel's doing something mischievous,
yeah.
right? Okay.
I am misbehaving.
I hope I fail this.
With an 11, you just think a machine is malfunctioning.
Okay. I walk up to the bar and just look for wine. Hazel will find me.
Yeah.
Sure, I will. Once I cash out.
Yeah, once you cash out. How are you going to cash out if you're a machine?
Well, I gotta hit that jackpot first.
Oh my god.
Start spending money.
So, we're going to swap here. Randolph and Damien.
What can we fuck up this
Yeah.
time?
You head back down to the bunker with a little sandwich from with a little sandwich wrapped up that has been given to you by the crew luncheon. And you head back to your bunks. About halfway through your sandwich. God, what the fuck? Words. Sandwich. You hear someone clear their throat as they walk towards you.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear it and just keep munching on my sandwich.
Excuse me, special selection people, as it is Laham trying to speak to you two.
Are we also eating a ham sandwich?
No, you're not eating a Laham sandwich.
What kind of
Is it
sandwich are we
turkey?
eating?
It's like chopped chicken with some vegetables.
You have to describe the sandwich.
Describe the fucking sandwich. It's
Is it
chopped
just a
chicken.
dry sandwich?
No, it's like a regular 8-inch sandwich with like chopped chicken, onions, lettuce, and a little bit of fucking peppers on it.
I'm hungry.
God damn it.
All right.
Describe food very
Immersion
well.
is still in check. We're good. Continue.
There's like dead eye staring at him as we're still eating the sandwich.
We're good, boss.
It has come to my attention that you two have lied to the vice captain. And
Liar, liar, plants for
Hands
hire.
on.
excuse me.
Bless you. We say bless you to him with a mouthful of food.
Well, thank you. Standing behind him are two very large men that even for Laham at a solid 5'10", he barely comes up to their sternum.
Solid 5'10".
You guys are in trouble.
That ain't tall as at all.
5'10" is decently tall.
No, it's not.
Well, fuck you.
That's short.
Fuck you for being 6'2". 5'10" comparatively to 5'6" is decently tall.
Nah, no. But go on.
We're arguing logistics here. Anyway. He says that I have come to the conclusion that you have lied to the vice captain about your previous work. About your previous work on airships. By not having a name of the airship, which is quite clear, one of the clear indicators, and two, by your friend here describing in very poor manner the impact gel of an old drop pod, in which never in the history of drop pods for an airship have they used anything besides a gel or liquid substance. So you have done well and outed yourself. I will applaud you, and this is your one saving grace. The work that you have done for someone who has lied and deceived people upon this ship. Your work is admittedly very well done. If it weren't for the lies that you've said and the way that you've outed yourself, I would have assumed by your handiwork you would have worked on a previous airship.
Just that
And
good.
for doing so, and for doing that, and quite literally changing the power and efficiency output and breathing old life back into an airship to not have it be retired after this flight, I will give you graces. And not physically have these gentlemen behind me throw you off the deck. But you have two options. You take your sandwiches, go up to the deck, and cause no further trouble, and mingle among the other passengers. Or two, I put you in the brig for the remainder of the 6 days. You will not be beaten or tortured, but you will remain there in solitary confinement in the brig until we have landed.
What happens after we land?
I will
Like if we're in the
Don't
break,
ask him
like you
that.
just let us go?
I will let you go, and you will no longer be a threat. You will no longer be a threat and spread misinformation and lies, or potentially unintentionally cause harm to this ship and to the crews and put other people and these passengers' safety at risk.
Okay, so I'm gonna talk. God, what the fuck is your character's name again?
Randolph.
It's in the
Randolph.
stream.
I'm saying in our heads, but which one comes with free sandwiches? Because I feel like if we're passengers, then we have to pay for food.
He said we can take the sandwiches with us up there.
Okay, yeah, but that's just for today. Aren't we here for like a week?
Isn't Hazel just loaded with money?
We don't know that person. Can we be like, hey, give us money for food?
Meh.
Oh wait, I have a
Figure it out.
623 gold. We're good.
Did we get 2 gold for the day? We did do good work.
Are you telling him that, or are we talking to ourselves?
Oh no, I'm asking him. It's like, do I still get my
Oh my
2
God.
gold for the day?
You did good work. Regrettably.
Wait, what do you mean he did good work? I did good work.
We
He
both did
watched.
good work.
You were on a team together. And he'll come into his pocket and drop 3 gold in each of your hand.
Wait, he's
We got
coming
a
into his
bonus.
pocket?
Okay,
Is that
We
a point
will
go in your
much
pocket, or you're
go
just happy
to the-
see me?
to the top with the other passengers, but I probably will look into the future of doing this kind of line of work since I'm very good at it.
Yeah, if you need any help, let us know.
Oh my god.
If I need help, I will hope that you both go through the appropriate passages and passageways to becoming licensed and do this professionally. You do have a knack for repair and for correctly assembling and repairment of airships, and that would give you a good salary. But as you are now, I cannot allow that.
Understood.
These gentlemen will escort you to the top deck, and that will be that until we land. Thank you again for the work that you did, but good day. And he will turn
Anytime,
to
boss.
Get hired first,
Y'all
then
just
you
got
can call me
fired.
boss.
You guys can collect unemployment now.
Oh, he didn't give us. Yeah, he didn't give us appropriate time.
He gave you the gold for the work you did for the day.
Yeah, but what about tomorrow?
No, you did 1 day's of work. The two gentlemen will kind of stand there and wait for you.
I think they should appreciate you more. Apparently, they were having a bunch of problems, and you were the
Yeah, we
only
wouldn't
people
gotten
that
into the
ended up
era
fixing
soon.
it. Yeah, so honestly, they should be thanking you.
That their way of
He did
thanking
thank us.
them is by not throwing them off the airship several miles into the air.
Honestly, what I'm hearing is that they're just self-conscious about the fact that some people who are totally unqualified were able to fix a problem that
What I'm
none
hearing-
of them could fix.
What
Don't
I'm hearing
make
is
me-
Good
that
deed
don't
goes
make me put-
unpunished.
Don't make me put shadow people into this fucking airship, because I will put shadow people in this airship, and then you're all fucked.
what I'm hearing is that these two people don't have to pay, and we had to pay.
We got paid.
You got
You would
paid,
even
you
know.
fucking dirty
Neither of you would
liars.
even know. Don't be playing.
Shut up.
So after you finish your sandwiches, these two gentlemen will
Yum.
gesture with their hands and then lead you up to the top deck. And as they close as you step out into the
Oh, wait a minute. Do we get rooms? Or are we just supposed to sleep on the top deck?
I don't know, they kind of just took you to the top deck and then left you there, and as they leave, you hear the mumbles, "Man, I thought we were going to throw someone overboard," as the door locks and clicks behind you. And you are now on the top deck, on one of the sides, having other people kind of glance at you, look past you, in their nice, noble attire. And you're just staying
Looking
there
at-
at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Guess we can just kind of roam around. See if the others made it on. It'd be a shame if it was just us two.
Yeah. We're just jobless now. Unemployed.
Unemployed.
And this is actually a good stopping point for tonight's session.
That means he's got fucked up shit planned for next time.
Maybe so.